Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to go over Quant. Quant right now is trading at $96.25. 24-hour volume, we are down 13.51%, and market cap, we are down 3.85%. Heading over to our chart here, we can see on immediate short term for 4 hours, we do have set lines here set for our support as price is going to retrace and come back down. I am going to anticipate it is going to come back down just a smidge here, but before we go into other immediate short-term time frames, we are set on the 4-hour ones. I do want to show you here, essentially what we had is basically a double bottom chart pattern from this W at the very bottom here, and we know when we break through the actual confirmation or the neckline for here, we are going to come back up. However, this was a false chart pattern and it didn't fully successfully complete as we only peaked up at 3.91%. Normally with chart patterns, we want to wait for a confirmation of the 5%, so we know it's going to be a long-term hold. Now, what we can also see too is that we didn't even peak closer to our 50% or 50 MA itself, or didn't even peak closer to the top of the upper band until we were considered to be overbought and crossed over at this peak here at 92% and 94% of our RSI. When we take a look at areas of support here, we've seen an area of support for the 4-hour time frame that we are in as low as $94.70. If I scroll over to our left-hand side here, we can see that this area was a tested area of support previously here on the end of July. We're going to see multiple areas too in a shorter time frame where this area of $91.10 was tested as an area of support as well. And of course, this area that we have been rejected down from is going to be another area of support. Now is turned into resistance area. So before I go into other time frames, again, we can see our RSI is at 8% and 36%. There is an opportunity for price to react and pull back from this scenario so long as the two lines cross over below 20%. As we see it as a strong buy signal. We can see on our MACD as well that the trend could be over too, as these two lines are gradually getting closer together. The tighter the space in between, the lower the momentum is, and a possible crossover at an immediate area of confluence. At this area of support, we may break through and come back down to the $91.10. Going into immediate short term for 3 hours, we can already see the next candle opened up. We are in the green. However, again, we need to wait until this does close off. We can see that the two lines are getting closer together. However, do not treat this line as a crossover here. We need to wait initially until these two lines actually cross over and we close this candle. It may be this candle or the next candle itself. But what we can see on our MACD indicator is that it's slowing down in momentum. So again, we may be breaking this immediate support number and dropping a little bit closer down to $93.10. A few other candlesticks here in the retracement level on August 27th here. Going into immediate short term for the 2 hours, again, we can see this huge drop from our K line at 0% and V line at 0%, and then our K line is slowly catching up around 23%. Huge selling candle itself. We can see candles are engulfing each other more so on the seller's end, and we can see again retest on multiple support areas on this line here. Support turned into resistance, and we can see multiple candlesticks coming down, creating a lot of higher lows. Again, weakness of the buyers as we approach closer to our slow MA there, crossed over our 20 MA and crossed over our 50 MA as well. So price again is coming down. We can see a crossover of our MACD indicator to just the last candle here as price sliced right through that. So this is what I'm talking about as we come closer to an area of support. And if we see the crossover momentum kind of end, then we are going to go right through that and not hold the support. Immediate short term for 1 hour, you guys, we are in the red here for our MACD indicator. Is this going to be the end of the trend? If it does, these two lines need to come closer together as the space is squeezed in. We can see already coming in closer of our MAC or our moving averages line, but we are further apart from it. We can see again our RSI crossed over the previous candle, so we can anticipate for price to come back up just slightly here. And if we take a look at areas of resistance on a 1 hour time frame, it's essentially where the price has hit at the top of the wick of $96.04. So that's my video here covering 4 different time frames using our 2 indicators itself. If we were to do a fib line to kind of see some retracement levels, we can pull it up here, and we're capped up at the 61%. Again, we need to open and close above the 61% if we want to go for our next targeted resistance here of $98.50. So that is my video here for Quant. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.